Do you have a leader or teacher that seems to be the best around? Shalom, family. Me and my wife just discussed leadership in another segment, so today I want to take a further look into bad leadership that hides as good leadership. But before we do that, let's take a look at Matthew chapter 7, verse 14, and everything's from the NLT today. It says, "But the gateway to life is very narrow, and the road is difficult, and only a few ever find it." So we see here, the gateway is narrow and the road is difficult. But haven't you ever wondered why few ever find it? One of those reasons is leadership that people choose. Let's start with Numbers, chapter 16, verses 1 through 3. It says, "One day, Korah, son of Izhar, a descendant of Kohath, son of Levi, conspired with Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and An, son of Peleth, from the tribe of Reuben. They incited a rebellion against Moses, along with 250 other leaders of the community, all prominent members of the assembly. They united against Moses and Aaron and said, 'You have gone too far. The whole community of Israel has been set apart by the Lord, and he is with all of us. What right do you have to act as though you are greater than the rest of the Lord's people?' So we have to make sure that we aren't like Korah and that we don't get swept up in rebellion. Because one of the biggest examples of modern rebellion against God is the term "the law is done away with." A lot of these so-called leaders teach people the law is done away with, and by them teaching that, it leads others to lawlessness and ultimately away from the path of righteousness. This promise of not being bound by the law sounds good, but it's actually a promise of eternal destruction. And you'll often find that these leaders who are teaching this are propped up in the eyes of many people, but behind closed doors, they're the same ones caught committing adultery, abuse, and far worse. And this is what lawlessness leads to. It's just like Korah and the other leaders. They seemed good to everyone, but behind closed doors, they conspired and got everyone who stayed with them sent to destruction. Let's also take a look at Jude, chapter 1, verse 8. It says, "In the same way, these people who claim authority from their dreams live immoral lives, defy authority, and scoff at supernatural beings. Nowadays, many people call themselves prophets, and what they do is they trick people into following them by using their words to urge that person to follow them through manipulation. It's also like the verse says, they claim authority by using these so-called dreams, and they put themselves on a pedestal above everyone, and people still follow them. And just like the verse points out, they're living immoral lives, they defy authority, and worst of all, that authority includes the Most High. So we need to be mindful and evaluate who we are following and making our leaders. Are you following them because someone told you to? Are you following them because they spoke a good word to you? Or are we simply following them just to fit in? Let's take the time moving forward to pray and ask God before we go along with any leader brought before us.